What's going on, guys? Welcome back to Spare Change. Today and for a review, we've got Men in Black 3 on 4K and 3D Blu-ray. I'm not going to get into any plot details because you've probably already seen it. I'm just going to give you my thoughts on the audio and video quality. But first, let's do this unboxing. Now for some tech specs. The movie was shot on 35mm and digitally at 2.5K. It has a 4K DI. Runtime is 108 minutes. It's rated PG-13. Aspect ratio is 185:1. So if you're viewing on a TV, you'll get a full screen image. Now for image quality, as you'd expect, this being the latest in the trilogy, it's also the best looking. Sharpness gets a decent boost over Part 2, but it's not the digital 4K crisp kind of sharpness you might be expecting. Close-ups are tighter with added details like pores and wrinkles being more defined. Background scenery is more refined with textures looking cleaner and more discernible. HDR usage looks great and enhanced many of the scenes like Chapter 3. The neon colors in the background were more vivid and black levels were deep with whites looking bright and contrasty. Most of the movie was shot on film, so there is a thin layer of grain present, but I never thought it was distracting. While watching the movie, it's pretty clear they had 3D in mind while shooting, so I popped in a copy of the 3D version. This wasn't shot natively in 3D, but was post-converted, and I thought it was a mixed bag. Many of the scenes did have that cardboard cutout look, and it did look like flat images stacked on top of each other. But there were a few sequences like Chapter 6, when Jay jumps off the building, that looked amazing. This scene puts you in midair and creates a good falling sensation with objects flying through space around you. The 3D version isn't as bright as the 4K version, and colors do take a hit as well, but there is better depth. Audio gets a fresh Dolby Atmos soundtrack, and I thought it was a definite improvement over the DTS HD 5.1 mix on the standard and 3D versions. Soundstage is expansive with really good ambient sounds placed above you in the high channels. Chapter 6 again sounded excellent as sounds matched the visuals with objects flying by and around you. Chapter 12's chase sequence had some great low-frequency effects with distinct audio panning from the vehicles they were driving. Dialogue was never an issue and sounded good. So for audio, I'd have to go with an 8.5. This is the best mix of the three movies with crisp details and great surround envelopment. 4K video quality, I'd have to go with an 8.2. It isn't the sharpest catalog title I've seen, but it is an improvement over the regular Blu-ray. 3D, I'm going to go with a 7.5. There are some great pop-out effects and some good depth, but the cardboard cutout look takes it down a bit for me. If I had to choose one to watch, it's going to have to be the 4K version. It does lack some depth, but it beats the 3D in all other aspects. Now, if you're interested in picking up this set, I left a link in the description down below. It does help out the channel when you use those links, which helps us pick up these movies for review. Give us a thumbs up if you enjoyed the video, and leave us a comment and let me know which is your favorite part of the trilogy. And if you're not a subscriber, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. And we'll see you guys again in the next video.